Welcome back, beauties. Happy Valentine's Day. Today I'm going to go ahead and just jump right into it. I'm using this Morphe 39A palette that I absolutely love. I'm using the shade Define Me and Evolve, and I'm placing them both in my crease. And I'm bringing them from the outer to the inner portion of my eye. So basically just sweeping them, both of the colors inside of my crease. Next, I'm going to take the shade Create, which is this deep burgundy shade, and I'm going to place that on top of those two transition shades. Then I'm going to go into the Modern Renaissance palette and take the shades Love Letter and Venetian Red and place it right on top of that shade Create. I'm basically using windshield wiper motions going from the outer portion of my eye to the inner corner of my eye. Now I'm going to go in with this NYX Vivid Brights Cream in the shade Bad Blood, and I'm going to place, it's like a cream base, I'm just going to place it on my lid, and then I'm going to go right back on top of that with the shade Create to set it. Now I'm going to take the shade Spark and place it in the center of my lid. I thought my finger would actually give me a better color payoff, but I went ahead with this e.l.f. eyeshadow brush and sprayed it with some Mario Badescu facial spray and actually intensified the color. And on top of that shade, I'm actually going to go into the Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm going to place the shade Primavera right on top of it to give it a little bit more pop. And I'm also placing that color in my brow bone as well. Now I'm going to go in with my Melanie Mills Gleam Body Radiance. It's something like you can use it like a primer, but it's in the shade Rose Gold, and I'm placing it all over my face. I want to have like a really glowy look, and I'm going to use that along with my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow Foundation in the shade 212 Cocoa. And the Melanie Mills Gleam is basically like an illuminator, so like I said, I do want to glow. You know, I want to look good on Valentine's or whatever, so this is a way that you can, you know, give your skin that extra boost. I'm going to go ahead and take my Real Technique sponge as well and blend the foundation out a little bit more. Now I'm going to go in with my Wet n Wild concealer. This is in the shade Medium Deep Tan. I actually really like this concealer. For some reason I feel like mine doesn't have a lot of product in it, but I'm going to use it until I can't get any more out. And I'm using that same sponge by Real Techniques to blend it out. I love these sponges. I have these all in my kit. I love them. Next, I'm going to go in with my RCMA No Color Powder, and I'm just going to set all the areas where I place that concealer. Now I'm going to go ahead and set my entire face. This is my MAC Studio Fix powder in the shade NW45. I'm just going to place that all over my face. And then I'm going to go ahead and bronze my face up with my absolute favorite bronzer by Bobbi Brown in the shade Deep 4. And then I will go ahead after that and do my contour with my MAC Studio Fix powder in the shade NW58. That sounds like so much like when you're giving the instructions, you're like, that is a lot, but when you're doing it, you're like, that's not a lot. I know it seems like a lot, but I swear, I promise it's not. Next, I'm going to take my Inglot gel liner in the number 77, the black liner, and I'm going to just line the top, just line my lid. I'm not going to do any type of wing because I felt like it would take away from the eye look. And then I'm going to take these mink lashes in the number A11. I believe I picked these up here locally in my local area. But I love them. I've used them several times and they last forever. Now I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. blush palette. This is in the shade, this blush palette is in Deep. And I'm just placing that on my cheeks a little bit. A little bit of this palette goes a long way. It is so pigmented. And then I'm going to go in with my MAC highlighter in the shade Beaming Gold, I believe. It's Beaming Gold. Anyway, yeah, so I'm placing that everywhere. I try not to drown myself in it, but it's just really hard not to drown myself in it. And if the name is correct, I'm still going to list all of the items I use in the bottom bar in the description box. So make sure you check the description box for anything you may have missed. And I'm not sure what happened to the footage of me putting my actual lip on, but I did apply this lippy. I used the Night Moth lip liner as well as this ColourPop and I Love Sari Ultra Matte Lippy in the shade Mamacita. I am not sure why it did not record. I think my camera cut off, to be honest with you. And then I'm going to place the Anastasia Beverly Hills gloss in the shade Gilded right in the center of that. And that's my finished look, beauties. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope y'all have a bomb Valentine's Day. And I'll see y'all in the next video because, baby, guess what? We hit 300 subscribers. I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye, beauties.